Hey, this is Jimmy. Who's this?
Jims, how are you? It's Joey Biden.
Hey, Mr. President, what are you up to?
Jimmy, we are hard at work, I assure you.
Really? Because last time I saw a picture of you, you were at the beach in Delaware.
I saw it too.
Well, yeah, I was just over in Israel. We got back and thought, you know, like people say, sometimes you need a vacation from the vacation.
Yeah. So you let the whole world see you luxuriating on the ocean while the Middle East is in chaos.
I mean, it's just Delaware, for Christ's sake. Nothing to get worked up about. And so what? I don't get to take vacations. You and Steph go on trips sometimes.
Yeah, but I'm not the president of the United States.
And don't you forget it, Sergeant Pepper.
All right. Moving on.
When we were there, Jill and I went to this fancy new breakfast place. It's just called Egg.
I've been there.
That's when you know it's going to be fucking expensive. When it has a name like that, that's just one word of a thing they serve a lot of. And boy, was I right.
Okay, all right, Mr. President.
I got pancakes. Fuck them.
Mr. President, I want to ask you about a confusing statement you made the other day where you appeared to call for an Israel-Hamas ceasefire, but then immediately walked it back.
Oh, yeah? Well, when you see me do that, it usually means a little chip they implanted in my skull zapped me. That's when I know I said a no-no.
I see. Good to know.
When he says, I'm going to get in trouble, that's what that means.
Yes.
Yeah, I know what's going on. But yeah, initially I said we wanted a ceasefire, like any non-maniac would say in this situation. But then I was reminded I needed to clarify that only after all the hostages are released.
It seems to me a ceasefire would be agreed to in order to secure the release of those same hostages. That would be the point of a ceasefire, right? Also, the hostages are in the very place that is being bombed.
All right, settle down, Johnny making sense. This is a very complicated situation.
Don't give me that.
Ah, damn, that usually works. Anyway, there are a lot of things to consider, a lot of moving parts. We're playing 2D chess over here.
That's just regular chess, Mr. President.
Well, that's still hard, isn't it? Isn't that a game that's famous for being hard? The point is, I cannot be seen to appear to waver in my support of Israel one iota. For one thing, we have 2024 to consider.
Is that so? Well, I'll tell you I'll tell the Palestinian children that, and I bet it'll make them feel better.
All right. Jimmy, I don't know if you've seen the latest polls, but Trump and I are polling neck and neck. Wrinkly sagging neck and wrinkly sagging neck. Both at 37%.
Right.
But now you got Robert fucking Kennedy Jr. running third party. But they think he's actually drawn off mainly Trump voters. So that works for me. But he's super pro-Israel. And if I appear to be less super pro-Israel than him, he'll get my super pro-Israel supporters. Do you see?
Glad to see this is your concern at this moment.
It's one of them. But another concern is Israeli lives and hostages, which is why I need to stand back and provide support to Israel and allow them to do whatever psycho shit they feel like. And the American people are with me.
Are they? Have you seen the pro-Palestinian protests worldwide and here in the United States? I assure you, the young people are not with you.
Yeah, I'm a step ahead of you, wise guy. This election cycle, we are counting on the young people to be so disillusioned with another Trump versus Biden election that they stay home on election day. So problem solved.
How incredibly cynical. Doesn't it bother you that your policies have abandoned the progressive youth of this country who otherwise would serve as the base of the Democratic Party?
No, it does not. Sorry, I got zapped again. These young people are just going to have to accept misfortunes until they support Israel. No home ownership for you until you put an Israeli flag up on Facebook, you purple-haired ingrates.
Wow. So glad that you're so firmly under the control of a foreign government.
Jimmy, I want to talk about that restaurant again.
No, why?
Because I'm more than 80 years old. That's exactly what I should be doing. Talking about things I ate. Restaurants I went to. Complaining.
Unbelievable.
Jill ordered lobster Benedict. Can you believe that? That they have such a thing? What's with all these Benedicts nowadays? The original needs no improvement.
Okay. I love the fact that this is the man in charge right now.
And seafood as breakfast food, I can't with that. I can't handle it. Maybe crab. But lobster? What are you, a Habsburg? I couldn't watch her eat it, man.
You know, I kind of agree with that one. But we got to go, Mr. President.
All right, Jimmy. And don't worry, I want to end this conflict swiftly. Ow! I mean, Mr. Netanyahu has informed me that this will be a long war. God, I can't wait till they take this fucking thing out of me.
What were you searching for when you discovered the benefits of CBD? What was your personal? So I was looking for help with I had a skin rash.
Did it
And
help that?
it super duper. In fact, I was using Western medicine stuff, and it was making it worse. It was like steroids and stuff, which worked initially, and then boom, it came back harder and worse, right? But the CBD cream or whatever,
Oh,
it's
the cream.
Yes, and then you could take CBD like drops for sleep. You get less stress. You get pain relief, especially after physical exercise. You get better energy, better focus and concentration. So CBD Distillery, that's what this is called, has over 2 million satisfied customers. 90% of their customers report they sleep better with CBD. 81% says it's helped with stress, and 80% said CBD helps with aches and pains after physical activity. So if you struggle to get a good night's sleep, if you're dealing with too much stress, it can use a little calm in your life. If you suffer with pain and discomfort, especially after physical exercise, if you're frustrated with the health concern that's not getting better, try CBD from the source I trust, CBDdistillery.com. And let me get you on the right path. 20% discount. Visit CBDdistillery.com and enter my name, Jimmy, for your discount. No prescription required. That's CBDdistillery.com, promo code Jimmy for 20% off. CBDdistillery.com. Hey, come see us doing a live stand-up show in Bloomington, Illinois, Indianapolis, Levittown, New York, Red Bank, New Jersey, Wilmington, Delaware, Covina, California, Burbank, California, Oxnard, California, Venice, California, and Palmdale, California. Go to jimmydore.com for a link for tickets.